Many learners understand next to, but feel unsure when they hear the phrase adjacent to. It sounds formal, but the meaning is simple. Adjacent to describes two things that are right beside each other with no space in between. Today, we'll learn how to use it confidently. Welcome back to the Prepositions of Place series. After learning about across from, we now focus on a more formal expression, adjacent to, which is used in maps, architecture, and professional descriptions of place. Adjacent to means very close to or next to. It describes two things positioned side by side, with no space separating them. For example, the bedroom is adjacent to the bathroom, the pharmacy is adjacent to the clinic, and the classroom is adjacent to the library. Each pair of places is directly next to each other. In office layouts, we often use adjacent to. You might hear, the meeting room is adjacent to the office room, meaning they share a wall or are positioned side by side. In apartments, we might say, her apartment is adjacent to mine. This means the two units are next to each other, separated only by a wall. Adjacent to and next to describe almost the same position. The difference is tone. Next to is casual and used in conversation. Adjacent to sounds more formal and is often used in technical or professional contexts. Beside also means at the side of. But again, adjacent to is more formal. You might hear it in building plans, legal documents, or official descriptions, while beside is used in everyday speech. Maps often use adjacent to describe areas that share borders. For example, the park is adjacent to the playground. It shows exact placement in relation to another area. Architects use adjacent to when designing layouts. You might see something like, the kitchen is adjacent to the dining area, meaning both spaces are directly connected. A common mistake is using near instead of adjacent to. Near means close but not touching. Adjacent to means directly beside with no gap. Here's a simple trick. Think of adjacent to as a formal version of next to. If you see it in documents, maps, or plans, it simply means right beside. Let's recap. Adjacent to describes things that are next to each other with no space in between. It's often used in professional or technical contexts, especially in maps and buildings. That's how we use the preposition adjacent to. It describes two things positioned side by side in a clear, formal way. In our next episode, we'll learn alongside a preposition that shows things traveling or positioned very close and parallel to each other. Keep watching and continue mastering all prepositions of place.